The final bell rings and you're just in time. You wanna jump on the bus and take a ride. It's time to relax and watch a show or two. But then you'll realize you got homework to do. Now the pencils are down, your brain's about to blow. You gotta chill out, there's just one place to go. You just click play, it's that theme song you know. You're finally here, it's the after school show. Now sit back and enjoy the after school show.
Hey.
Hey everybody, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
You're everybody?
Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for joining us on the after school show, as always.
Yeah.
How was your day?
My day was okay.
What did you do in school today? Anything interesting today?
Well, interesting today, what we did in keyboarding has to do with what we're talking about today.
That's kind of cool because you didn't know what we were talking about today. And it just happened to do something with keyboarding. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it did. So, if it's your birthday out there, comment that it's your birthday, or you can tag us on Instagram at After School Show.
Yeah, we would love to wish you a happy birthday, and every once in a while, send out some birthday swag from our pretty good prize locker. All right,
Yeah.
So today we are talking about online security, but we're going to get to that in a minute because...
What's in the box?
What's in the box? So, every day, if you're new to the After School Show, we have something hidden in a lunchbox, and we give clues on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. On Monday, we just tell you what the last week's box had in it.
Yep.
And if you guess correctly, you also can win something out of our pretty good prize locker. All right, so
yesterday's clue was hair today, gone tomorrow.
Hair today, gone tomorrow. Good clue.
Yeah, and today's clue is bristles.
Bristles. Bristles.
Yeah.
All right, I feel like you're giving it to them, but if anybody guesses exactly what is in the lunchbox in the comments today or tomorrow's video or anytime over the weekend, you will win some swag from the After School Show. Hey, Danny Cameron, how are you doing? He says,
Yeah.
Hey there, I'm actually here. Well, that's a real question, Danny. Are any of us actually here? This has been a question studied through time. All right, so today's topic, what are we talking about, Carlin?
How to stay safe online.
All right, so we're going to talk about how to stay safe online. How did that come up in your keyboarding class today?
So in keyboarding, we do these lessons on digital responsibility.
Okay.
And,
Is that just like not being a jerk online or?
well, how to handle cyberbullying.
Okay.
And doing the right thing when you're online.
Okay.
And like maybe if you have to take a test, don't go on YouTube or play games while you're supposed to be taking a test.
Okay. Things that we have talked about recently, very recently. Wow, that's pretty cool. Danny said my keyboarding class was a typewriter. Sigh, I'm old. Yeah, me too. We called it typing, not keyboarding, because they do things in the class that have nothing to do with typing, which make the whole name keyboarding ridiculous and make no sense whatsoever. So they teach you about that kind of stuff, cyberbullying, not to cyberbully, hopefully.
Yeah.
And how to deal with cyberbullies.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So what else did they teach you about staying safe online?
Staying safe online, that also just not to send out rude comments because people can screenshot it.
That's true.
And you could get in trouble.
That's true. Like, I never send a private message to anybody, even a private message, that I don't want everybody I know online to see, because I know they can screenshot that. Mm-hmm. Okay? And nowadays we have kids taking selfie pictures of themselves, sometimes with not a lot of clothes on, sometimes with no clothes on. Kids, don't do that. Just be a kid. Allow yourself to grow up. And, these are not things that should be sent, because anything you send somebody, even if it's on Snapchat, which is only supposed to last a certain time, if you screenshot, everything can be screenshot. It only takes 1 second to do that.
Yep.
Danny says, so basically treat others as you would like to be treated. Yeah, I think you have to go a step further. I think sometimes people don't know how to treat themselves at this stage in the game.
So things apply to just communication to also communicating online.
Yes, definitely. I say like, and I would say treat people like you would treat your mother, but I have seen some kids your age that don't treat their mother well at all. But you know, that used to be the rule. Like if your mom's in the room and she would frown on what you're saying, maybe you shouldn't be saying that.
Ah.
All right. Well, let's take a look at something really cool. Now, Google has come up with a game called Interland, and you can find links in the show notes below. And what that, I feel like my mic's not picking up and only yours is, but that's all right. And what Interland does is it's a game for kids to play, and then they can kind of go through the digital universe and say, oh, I have a picture of myself with my friends. Who should I share that with? And then it gives you some options. And if you send it to the wrong person, like it's like a bad guy in the game, you die. Or I have a selfie. Where should I send this to? Or I have a password. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. All right, hopefully our audio doesn't go out of sync when we jump over to this screen. But here's the game where it says like, okay, you have a selfie of yourself and you have to hit these mirrors and to get it to the right person and get it around the guy in red. Okay, so it says looking good, just be mindful not to overload on selfies. You know, that's not great. You shouldn't be taking a million selfies of yourself anyway. Nobody needs that. All right. And then this game is all about, you know, navigating things online. You know, it's asking you different questions about what phishing is. Now, a lot of adults don't know what phishing is, and they need to use this game because online phishing is a way for somebody to try to get your information, get your data, get your picture, get your photos, get your passwords, and things like that. So this also has a game on how to create a good password, how to make a smart password. You know, don't make it your birthday that somebody can guess. Don't make it your address like a lot of people do. And then it's got jumping games in it. It's got puzzle games in it. So kids can really learn in a fun way. And that's how kids are going to learn. You're not going to, you know, just boil it down to something boring and be like, you got to do this or else this bad thing will happen 10 years down the road. That doesn't mean anything to you.
Yeah.
You're just going to do the fun thing. Well, have them play a fun game that teaches them about online privacy, online behavior, and all that kind of thing. It's just smart. And like I said, a lot of adults could really stand to learn some of this information.
Man, I think that's really good because some kids are just all about video games and social media, and if they find that game, that'll help them maybe if they have a social media.
Right, definitely.
So they can be safer online.
I played the game earlier, and it said, hey, you have your friend's new cell phone number. Who should you share that with?
Ah.
Okay, so if a stranger asks you, oh, like a kid you don't know from school, oh, what's Joey's cell phone number? You might go, oh, he's a kid in my school. But why are you doing that? Joey didn't give him his cell phone number. Joey's uncle didn't give him his cell phone number. You know what I mean? Like, or Joey didn't give his uncle his cell phone number. So if somebody's claiming to be his uncle or claiming to be your friend and you don't know them, or they're like, hey, I'm Jack at school, but you don't see any of his pictures that match what Jack looks like, should you really send your friend's cell phone number to him?
No.
See, it seems harmless at first. Oh, I'll just give you my friend's number. You can call him. But who are you really talking to online? Do you know that the person you're talking to is your friend, or is it your friend's brother or sister with their phone? You know, is it your friend's uncle? Is it somebody that stole your friend's phone? Who are you talking to? Always assume that you don't know for sure who you're talking to online.
That's good.
I always assume it's going to get screenshot, or I might be talking to somebody different than who they're saying they are online. When I was a kid, and I say kid, teenager, the internet was new. Okay? And people would pretend to be other people. And you had no idea who anybody was.
But
now
why?
people are attached to Facebook because it was fun to do or silly. I did it. You know, you pretend to be somebody else.
Well, I mean, I've heard of prank calls. Like,
it's basically pranking, but it can lead to more nefarious or bad things like phishing, getting people's information. So what have you learned today? Who should you be sharing stuff with?
Well, maybe if you get your friend's phone number, I think maybe mom and dad would be fine.
That's a perfect answer, and it's even an example in the Interland game. Yes, share your friend's phone with your mom and dad, because that way they have a way to get in touch with you when you're at the... That's the perfect answer.
Thanks.
Gold star. You can get some after-school show swag from a pretty good prize locker. All right, so anyway, check the links below. We're also going to have a video of the day in a couple minutes that talks a little more about that kind of stuff.
Cool.
All right, well, it's time for the Wheel of Weekends, which we named because every kid wants it to be the weekend all the time. And I'm going to go ahead and give it a spinaroo.
Okay.
All right, we landed on, finish our games. All right, so somebody that comments on this video, and make sure you subscribe.
Yeah.
Subscribe. But if you commented on this video today or to the weekend, you will win one of our unfinished DS games. That's right. Our kids have games that they haven't even finished or completed. Well, you get to finish our game, and we're going to mail you a DS game. How cool is that?
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool.
Me too. And you can find us on Facebook at Facebook/group/afterschoolshowday.
So close. Facebook.com.
Facebook.com/groups/afterschoolshow. I'm going to get it.
You're going to get it. Yeah, you're going to get it, all right. All right, video of the day. It's another video by Google, and it talks about, I think it might touch on Interland, and there's a little picture of it there. And it's just a video that introduces you to talking about being safe online, privacy online. You can find that link in the show notes below. And Danny Cameron said, Wheel of Weekends. That's right. It's pretty cool. And if you check that video out in the show notes, it will give you more information on what Google's trying to do on teaching people online safety, and kids especially. All right, so thanks to Danny for joining us. Thank you for all the people that will watch this on the rickety replay, because that happens a lot. We don't always get live viewers initially, but that's cool. It lives a life of its own. The video where you cut your hair is done way better than all the other videos. I think people didn't believe we were going to cut your hair online. And then also the message of adoption. Don't forget, November is National Adoption Month. Yeah. Every time we hit any charity on our Wheel of Weekends, it goes to Bethany.org. And anyone that subscribes
sends $1 for each subscriber to Bethany.org.
Right.
So if we get 1 million subscribers, then we send $1 million.
Then
It'll be in payments, slow payments,
slow payments. Yes, for every subscriber we get in November, we are donating another $1 to Bethany.org. And when we hit 50 subscribers, we'll be giving away a $50 gift card to Toys R Us. And boy, we're getting very close to 50 subscribers. So somebody's about to win this thing.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for joining us here or on the replay. And
thanks for watching.
Yeah, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and share with your friends.
I was getting there, almost.
All right. You want to do the
same time next time.
Oh,
same time next time.
This kid.
Click here and subscribe to our channel, and click here if you want to watch more awesome videos. Come on, click.
Now sit back and enjoy the after school show.